A major development in the fight against drug trafficking unfolded as an alleged Mexican drug kingpin, notorious for flooding the U.S. with lethal fentanyl, was apprehended by federal agents. Ismael el.mayo Zambada, 76, the reputed co-founder and leader of the powerful Sinaloa Cartel, was arrested in El Paso, Texas, as announced by Attorney General Merrick Garland. Joining him in custody is Joaquin Guzman Lopez, 38, another prominent cartel figure and the son of the infamous Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, who is currently serving a life sentence in a U.S. prison. Both men face multiple charges related to their leadership roles in the cartel's criminal operations, particularly in the production and trafficking of fentanyl, a deadly opioid responsible for a significant number of overdose deaths in the U.S. Garland emphasized the Justice Department's commitment to holding all cartel leaders accountable, stating, "Fentanyl is the deadliest drug threat our country has ever faced, and the Justice Department will not rest until every single cartel leader, member, and associate responsible for poisoning our communities is held accountable." The sting operation that led to Zambada's arrest involved deceiving him into flying to the United States. According to sources, Zambada and Guzman Lopez were under the impression they were heading to inspect a property in Mexico, unaware that their flight would land in El Paso, where FBI agents promptly arrested them. FBI Director Christopher Wray remarked on the significance of the arrests, stating, "Zambada and Guzman Lopez had eluded law enforcement for decades and will now face justice in the United States." He noted their alleged involvement in trafficking vast quantities of drugs, including cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, and fentanyl, into the United States, along with associated violence. DEA Chief Ann Milgram highlighted the impact of their arrests on the cartel, responsible for distributing drugs across the U.S., causing numerous deaths from coast to coast. The Sinaloa Cartel, founded in the late 1980s in the Mexican state of Sinaloa, is one of the world's most powerful criminal organizations. It generates billions of dollars annually by trafficking drugs globally. El Chapo Guzman, a former leader, gained notoriety for his dramatic escapes from Mexican prisons, and his eventual conviction in a major U.S. trial, leading to a life sentence plus 30 years. Zambada, who co-founded the cartel with Guzman, has been a central figure in its operations. He was recently charged with conspiring to manufacture and distribute fentanyl, a drug that has become a significant public health crisis in the United States. Since 1989, Zambada's operations have imported and distributed vast amounts of narcotics, generating billions in profits. His organization employed extensive resources for drug trafficking, including transportation routes, warehouses, and hitmen to eliminate rivals. El.mayo Zambada and other Sinaloa leaders were indicted by a U.S. federal grand jury in 2012 on charges related to drug trafficking, money laundering, and organized crime. The indictment detailed violent acts committed by cartel members, including kidnappings and murders to retaliate against rivals and settle drug trafficking disputes. In 2018, during El Chapo Guzman's trial, Zambada's son, Vicente Zambada Niebla, testified about the cartel's operations and his own involvement, which included passing orders for kidnappings and murders. He began cooperating with U.S. authorities in 2011, helping to target cartel members and leading to numerous indictments. This latest arrest marks a significant blow to the Sinaloa Cartel, disrupting its leadership and ongoing criminal activities. The United States continues its efforts to dismantle drug trafficking networks and bring those responsible to justice.